We're back at E3. I'm here with Steve Matulag. He's going to tell us a little bit about this new game from Ubisoft, America's Army. Steve, thanks for taking on the time. Can you tell us a little bit about what's going on here?
Sure, Scott. We've got America's Army, Rise of the Soldier coming out for the console on Xbox and PS2 coming out this summer. And we're really excited about it because it's got a great new, exciting, go ahead and rise him through the ranks until he reaches the elite special forces. And so nowhere else can you go ahead and go through all that as a soldier. So that's all in Rise of the Soldier, America's Army.
Now, the America's Army's game, now they're actually based on military simulations. Am I correct about that?
That's correct, and we're really excited about working along with the America's Army because they add the realism, the authenticity to the product. So they come in and they work with our design team, and they give us information about voiceover and scripts. They go ahead and give us dialogue.
They help fine-tune it up. Really help you with?
Yeah, it's more fine-tuning, like you said. So we'll go ahead and come from the gameplay aspect, and they'll come in from the realism aspect, and we'll kind of come together, and it's a great cohesive effort.
That's excellent. Now you're a gamer. I assume you've been playing games for a while. I used to, Pac-Man, Paperboy, all these games that, were kind of simplistic back in their days. What do you think of the younger generations playing games that are so realistic, not even just in gameplay, but photorealism as well? Because you're always learning all the time. Out of all the entertainment media, radio, television, movies, what do you think about the younger kids learning to play games like this that actually help them in a lot of things, in addition to multitasking and, maybe for a future in the Army?
Well, I mean, the Army is using this as a communication tool just to let them know what it's like to do the different roles in the Army. And Ubisoft wants to have sort of, serious gaming in mind. So we want to bring the user just sort of like modern, realistic combat. Let them get a feel for that, and that's what this game is going to go ahead and provide for them. So we're really excited about that.
Well, that's great. Well, thank you so much. We're at E3 Spaceworks TV.
All right, my name is Sergeant First Class Doug Davidson. I'm with the Army Game Project, America's Army. I've been working on the project for about 6 months with the development crew for the Rise of the Soldier release. And it's a great product, and we're happy to be previewing it here at E3.
Excellent. Now, I was just talking with some of the developers, and they said that you guys actually help a lot on providing the realism factor. Now, how much extra help do you have to provide them to give it that little extra touch?
Not that much, in the fact that you can show the programmers something once and they're immediately locked on. Smallest detail, they are tracking on it. Whereas if I was training somebody to be a soldier and showing them the same things, we'd have to repeat it again and again, because they are so intent and focused on every single little thing that we tell them and try to put out about different aspects. And their attention to detail is unbelievable in the fact that they ask questions that I would never even think about. I actually have to stop and go back and look at things because I really don't know the answer.
Have you played the game yourself, and do you find that it does help?
Yes. The things like recoil, trigger pull, and the controls, targeting. The way we talk and speak, actually, their script writers hammer us constantly about how we actually communicate with each other, with our colloquial expressions, our little syntax, our accents.
As growing up as a lad, were you ever a gamer? Did you ever?
Yes, I started out on an old Atari 2600 way back when.
Do you ever think that we get to this point today where the graphics are so realistic, and like when the younger kids playing today? What do you think about them just being able to pick this up and just being able to run with it? Does it present helps them to give them a better idea of what life could be like in a type of drop situation like that?
I think with the realism and the graphics and the point we've reached with the technology, it does help open new windows to them, to new experiences they might not have ever considered before, like what the Army's about and some of the things that you might experience in the Army.